Playing drums and talking about stuff.
The 16-year-old version of me would be so proud of the 48-year-old version of me right now. This was the drum set that I got as my first professional drum set. This is the set of Pearl BLXs from around 88 to 90 and all that. These are amazing. These are the ones that are kind of the search for drums. These are the holy grail of Pearl 80s drums. The problem is they're 80s drums. This thing is deep. I never used the 8-inch drum. I never used the 16 floor tom. It's too much. But like always, I use smaller drums tuned lower. It's kind of cool. I like smaller drums. They're easier to deal with, and I know it's because of space in the club. It was easier to deal with a 14-inch floor tom than a 16, and especially I've never owned an 18. So, but yeah, be proud of myself. So I decided that I really needed to play these drums today really bad. So I set up my stuff, decided to do a practice vlog because I'm just kind of doing these just to see what will happen, to see what an idea might go toward. Talk through ideas. This snare drum's kind of cool. I haven't ever recorded this drum. I've actually only sampled it. This is an aluminum drum that Pearl came out with in, I don't know, probably the 2000s. This thing, I'm not fully sold on it. I've learned that I like really, really heavy snare drums. The weight and the density and the whole thing makes the drum sound a little better to me. The lighter weight drums I struggle with to get the sound exactly right. So this is actually a lighter weight drum, though it's all metal and 6.5 inches deep. Part of these that I like is using different sounds. Like I'm getting to use all crash cymbals today, so I decided to use 4 of them. And Just to hear all the different sounds. I kind of like it. It's just fun for me. The 4 crash cymbals is because the song I'm doing has no ride cymbal, so I don't want to have it in the way. That's kind of what I did today, was work on this, putting this stuff back together. I have all these things packed up in all my different drum sets. They're all packed in one case, in one drum. So I nest them all like a Russian nesting doll. And that's kind of cool. They just go apart, and it takes about an hour to put one back together. My favorite toy that I ever had as a kid, I talked about this today with my bud, wasn't a Rector set. It was this little metal drum, this little metal and screws and bolts thing that you could kind of build whatever was in your mind. It was a pretty cool thing to have as a kid, and I put those little nuts and bolts together and just made weird stuff. It was very fun. Same thing. My first drum set my dad ever got me for like $100. I had that thing. I knew how the lugs worked. I took it all apart. I knew what the springs did. I learned that I could make the springs quiet if I stuffed them with cotton. I was using Vaseline inside the lugs to make them very smooth. I didn't realize that nylon washers are why they're smooth. If your drums aren't tightening, if they're hard to turn, switch from the metal washer to a nylon washer under the tension rod, and it's smooth as silk. I can't use this audit mic stand. There's a natural way to click a rim. It's a rim shot or a cross stick. Different things. That sound is made by about an inch back, holding the stick like that. And you have to hit the stick exactly over the lug. This is important. And it makes all the difference in the world. If you hit it in between the two, it ends up sounding hollow when it gets played back. But if you put it right over the top, I just want to hear the songs. It sounds absolutely incredible, and it really cuts through. It sounds great, but my whole hand picks up. And there's different places you can hit for different sounds, and you hear them in songs. Big old horse gallop.